It's fine. Hello everyone! We are back on our Twitch integration plugin. Last time we did something great. If we type, how was it, Bob in chat, right? We will spawn, and if we type again, we will move towards Bob. Look at this, just look at this, he's moving. We have first a small issue. If you type before spawning, you don't move, because it's complicated actually. So let's bring out the code and see how it works. Which was it? I should make some order with those. No, not this one. This one. Ooh. Send data. I swear I need to make some order on this one. Move event. This one. Check for user moving. Okay. So this one only gets called, I suppose, after spawning, right? Also because probably if there is no event, yes, here. If there is no defined user, it will break. Which means if the user is not defined, it will not do anything. So we should organize it better, definitely. So how does it work? Here, for each message, checks if it's a new user. I should add more comments. Okay, I see. I now remember. You know what? I should start documentation, because those things go long term. I have here a Notion account, which I strongly suggest because it's free if you are alone. If you're in a group, you don't have much space, but if you're free, you can do as much as you want. For example, here I organize everything, like I can see how I made a Twitch extension, how I prepare stuff for Steam in case I remember or I need to suggest someone because it's a mess. So here we can do something similar. The Twitch integration. So, to remind myself how things work. Also, the thing is, the users get registered only after they join. And that's inconvenient, because in battle they will not join right away. So we could do though that outside of battle they will join right away. And only in battle. So that means in battle they will not remember the first move? No, because this will be added to the buffer. So I don't know. Let's see. First of all, when does someone spawn? They spawn here. Add new party member. Let's get with our users. It's very practical because they can make pages inside pages. Spawn. They spawn with a new party members. That's actually not right. Also, this one is only called in an event. For example, this one is called with the variable to common event. This one. If there is a new character, it will join right away. Which is wrong, because it means I will not elaborate what they say right away, because I won't have a reference as a character. So this one should work only in battle. So we should disable this one. We don't even need it, right? Because in battle the switch checks right away. So we don't need a common event for this one. Let's add a comment. Okay, not used. So now in battle they will join their way. if we are not in battle, they will join the normal way. So we can do a... where were we? Here. So if there is a new user, we push the new user, we initialize new user. Wait. We were doing this to begin with. Why couldn't we do this one as well? I think the way I'm doing this is very inappropriate. Like, definitely not, almost unethical, I would call it. Like, what do you mean? Keeping someone saved and spawn him, register them only when they get triggered. Why can't I register them right away? And maybe have a boolean to remember if they got triggered or what. I think it's not stupid, at least. So let's do this. We will do it in initialize new user. That means maybe we can keep the spawner. Let's see. So on initialize new user, this will be called whenever there is a new user, which get added to the list, which we don't need anymore, but we need to clean a little, right? Yeah, we don't need this list. We need some cleanage. Should we start with cleaning this part? Because I learned the hard way that you always have to keep your code clean if you plan to expand it later. And we definitely will expand a lot on this one. So, yeah, especially if you don't code all at once. Because, yeah, hell, you won't remember everything you do after 2 months or 1 month not making. So, first, we need to clean this one. We don't need to push the user on the new user list. Or the new user list to begin with is useless. The new user list can just be... Oh, wait. No, the new user list is... Actually, no, it's useless. Because we can get this one from the class information. So, we remove... you know what? Before we start, let's just make a backup of everything. So, in case we mess everything up, at least we have a working version. Yes, please. Yes, please. Oh, that's why I love GitHub. Okay. So we can delete this one. Or every occurrence of that, actually. And it's a lot of those. Well, not every occurrence, because we still need to distinguish if we have a new user or not. But we are doing it in a smart way. So, again, we remove the occurrence here. Here. We'll see about this one. This one gets every full character. This one is also useless, because gets every existing user, but we can get them in a smarter way. I should note down what we are changing. So. Check for user casting skill removed parameter. Okay. And then we don't need to update the variable. Hoping we don't use it elsewhere in the game. Do we use the variable number 2 somewhere? No, that's nice. Troops? Okay, no, we're fine. So, this one, we may want to check this one, to keep this one, but with a change. And everywhere else here. First of all, how do we plan to replace those? Also because, to be fair, we kinda need to at least keep them around to keep track of what we are actually doing. Like the new user list is useless here. Here as well, but here it's important because let us know that we add a new user to the list, which will be done here. Also, let me zoom a little, why not? Oh, okay, better. Also, we remove the parameter here, which we noted down, and this one we don't need it. So actually it's fine to remove everything. What we need to do now is to actually add them to the list, not initialized. So initialize new users. Let's see here. So we don't need the log. What does this work? We find the player in the username. Okay, if the user is already existing, we don't do anything. So, okay. This one is to avoid. No, wait. Ah, yes, this one is if you're not present ever, if first time in the game ever, initialize the value in the file. Now, I would like to separate this one so we can make a new function, which is function register user. Same one, which by default will be called initialize new user with user ID. That means we will call instead. Oh wow, that's far. We will call this one instead register user. So here, after registering the user if it's new, we are gonna never give you up. No, wait. We are gonna create the class object, which sounds complicated. It kinda is, but it's very important. So we do it right here. We set up body type, the character, actor ID. We spawn it here. Though we don't need everything, because here we just need to create a new user. Let me remove this one, but we need to save this one. We create a new user with information of just a name. Okay. We are doing it here. New player user. Also, what's the ID for? ID. What's the ID for? Wait. Maybe it's useless. Ah, the Twitch ID, never mind. The Twitch ID is kinda important. Okay. So, we initialize the user if it's not there, and we create it with just a name. We don't have the current actor, so we cannot associate it. But for now, we just need to have the initialized player in the list. Let's see. By calling this one, we just create a new character and we add it to the container. We need to also initialize a thing. This spawned is false. So we know that this one has not yet spawned. Which means we can easily get every event that's not spawned. Every name of every event that did not spawn. Something like this. Get user list. Instead of get user list, we have... can we do something with parameters? Like put a condition in... I think it's better to make separate ones. Get unspawned users list. So it's the same for each event, for each user that spawned. No, for each user that wrote, we check if it has spawned. So for each, if user.spawned spawned if a user spawned, we add it to the list, otherwise we don't. Do you know how they call a secret agent that just appeared out of nowhere? My name is Spawned. James Spawned. Okay, that's how it should work. We get every unspawned user. And we can use it right away. Let's see, for example, here we still need the new user list, right? Instead of the new user list, we can check if there are unspawned characters. So to be fair, we don't even need the unspawned users list, right? Also, what name is that unspawned user list? Huh? We can instead make a search. Like static did user spawn, and we get the user ID or username. And we make a search. Let's see. Here we get the user. Why is the tabbing a little messed up? Const user. We get the user. And we return user.spawned. So with this one we can just know if the user spawned. So we can do this one. If did user spawn, user. Let's see. New users. Let's see. So logic wise, the new users list will not have the user if it did not spawn. So we need to check if this one. Ah no, wait. This is to avoid that a user spawns twice on the same instance. Right. Here, yes, because we check here if the user exists already. So we can just check. Twitch players.get user. And if it's false, we should get alerted for it, right? I think it might crash, but okay, it's fine. Let's see. If we say get user, let get user a undefined. So if you make a condition out of this, if a, now how can we make it? If a return 22, else return 0, 0. Illegal return. My bad. Maybe this one? Yes. As you can see, just this call lets us know if the user exists. If we make a simple Twitch players new Waldorf, that's not how it works, right? New Twitch player Waldorf. Okay, here and we got Waldorf. It's me, hello. So if we do Twitch player get Waldorf, we get true. So we can just use this call to check if a user already exists without doing convoluted stuff. So it's simple. We do if there is a user, or if there is not a user, we add it. Simple. And here, similar thing. If there are new users, we set that they can spawn. This is necessary in battle because we need to do it synchronous with the game engine. it's fine, we can just get something similar. Twitch players dot get unspawn. Do we have it? Unspawned. I swear we have it. What is the unspawned user list? Ah, wait, we removed it. That's right. We can just count it, but returning the full list, it's the same, right? So, here, we get the unspawned list. If there are more than 0, then we activate a switch, just for practicality. Now, I'm not sure it will work yet, because we definitely broke something. Let's see. Oh, this one should work as intended. The user casting skill we may want to check, because before it used the full user list. Now we don't need it anymore. What do we need it for? Full user list. Okay, we get the index of the actor. Okay, if there is no actor index, it won't work though. So we might have a bug in battle, maybe? This one checks the index of the user in the full list. To be fair, we can assign an actor ID to every character when they spawn. Or maybe they get assigned one right away. Still, we can do this. Instead of using the full user list, we can just get Twitch players.get user, and we get actor ID. Okay, that's how we get the ID. And to be fair, maybe it's better to just have it here. Const user object. We get the object here, and we get actor ID here. User object, we get actor ID. And here with the actor object, what is this one? Okay, okay, this one is fine. We retrieve the actor based on the ID. The rest is fine. Just to be sure, we need to check if the actor ID check exists. No, not really. There should be a simple way to read the parameters, so we can have... How did it work? This one, actor ID. This dot actor ID is return this actor ID. Should be simple. Why is wrong? Your face is wrong. This one. Okay, you just need this one. We should do the same with everything else. Let's see, actor ID here. Wait. This one gets assigned later. We should assign this one right away. So we spawn with a name and an actor ID. No, wait. The actor ID gets defined right away, right? We just need the name to initialize everything. The actor ID gets initialized later. When I create one, we generate an actor ID based on the count. Let's see. Static. No, we don't even need one. So what do we need? When we add the first player, it will have actor ID 1, the second player actor ID 2, the third user actor ID 3, and so on. It's simple, right? Though we need to tell the code to do it, and it's not simple on first sight. Though actually it's surprisingly simple. So every user gets saved in the user container, this one. That means we can just count how many users are inside, right? That means the actor ID of each character, of each user is how many people are in the container. length +1. Because when it's empty, it starts from 0. And so we have the actor ID here. Oh, sounds surprisingly simple. Maybe it works even. Who knows? Okay, now that we have this one, I should check if we broke anything else. And we probably did. Let's see, for example, here we read the actor ID from the user. This time we accounted here for the +1. We don't need it anymore. We can remove it. Now, the other thing. Spawning. Because that now it works correctly. And we... Where is it? I should really make some order here. Probably here. I swear, everything disappears every time. Here, register user. Simple. We initialize it and we create a new one. That means, though, that we moved this operation from the other side. Before, we were doing it here. We were creating it here now. Now we don't anymore. Which means it might mess up something. Let's see. For example, okay. For example, here we define the current action of the user, but we already defined it before, so we need to interject here to avoid repetition and, words of them, contradictions. So, for example, the current actor needed to spawn it in the right, to assign the right information and graphics to the right character. We need to read it from the list again. This time we don't need the user list or the new users list. Let's remove both of them. Deleting later. We don't need this one. And here, what do we have here? For each user. What is this one? Ah, for every new user, we do stuff. To be fair, this one makes sense, because for every new user, only when we add new party members, we set them up. This, though, should be done only in the... maybe in the main class. Not here on the wild. On the outer wilds. Let's see, where it's best. Here? Or in the system? I think we can do in between. We can do in between. For example, we can get first the list of unspawned users. Twitch players dot unspawned users. And for each of them, we make another call to itself. We call user dot add to team. So we can do it in other ways. So we now to define the add to team call, which we already made add to team. We don't need any other parameter, and we paste everything we have. So we get the actor ID, which is literally we have the information. Let's see if we can replace it. Game actors is actor ID. Set up this actor ID. Anywhere else, here and here and here. Spawn new player is important. Okay. Wait, this one we could use this one later. We're gonna check this one later. So this one is to add a character to the team with their default graphics, which should be saved. I don't know how to save them, but we can do it another time. For now. This one also checks if the actor is undefined. Is this a bug? I think I made this one because there's a bug. We don't need this one though. We changed how it works, so maybe it's fine. Also important because there is also other parameters. Set name. We set the name of the character, which is again this name. We set the seed based on the name. We could even set it based on Twitch ID, but doesn't matter, right? Body type, interpreter, body type, interpreter. Okay, the rest is fine. This one maybe needs to be seen, but luckily we did what we wanted. We need to check later. So now, for every unspawned user, we spawn it. And last thing, user dot spawned is true. So we completed the cycle. We don't need to empty the new user list. We don't even need this one. And now we don't even need to save the variables. Okay. See how much smaller it was. Do you remember how bigger it was before? Isn't this awesome? Okay, so we can return on our other sus function we had before. This one, spawn new player, which only spawns after you add them to the team. But I kinda want... You know what? We don't need to have it here, right? Also because, as I said before, we want to unrelate the things of initializing a character and spawning it. Let's see. How do we want to do it? I have a slight idea. So, first, the spawn new player also should be inside the function of the class. Oh, hello, Returnophilian, welcome. Let's see if the explosion works. Okay, to be fair, I need to initialize a bunch of things. So, before we start, I decided to rework a lot of things. Not really rework, more like cleaning. I removed the users container because they will all be contained in a class. We don't even need to separate them by spawned and not spawned. I can just add a boolean to a parameter of the user. And now I think I will also move the function to spawn a player inside the class. So here, spawn new player. How does it work? Name actor ID, we don't need any of those. So we add actor, this dot actor ID, which was already initialized here, hopefully. You know what? We should have... Oh no, wait. We can call this one whenever we want. Add to team does not add to the team, right? We just set up. And we can set up this one anytime. Okay, I see what I could improve. I was initializing the character only when I was making them join the team. But I can do it right away. Hopefully it doesn't lag. So this one is instead initialize graphics. Which we should do right away here, right? This dot initialize graphics. That's how it's supposed to work. Did you lower the voice setting? The Steam is low. Is it? No, nothing changed. Unless Windows messed up something. As usual. I think, to me it's normal though. Let's see. I don't see anything wrong, to be fair. My microphone? No, this one is the same. Maybe the options from my computer, but I don't know. I will check later though, thanks. Those in my... Huh. No, it's fine. It's the normal volume here. Unless maybe it's slightly lower, but I think it's normal. Though maybe I should increase it. It's not even max value. I think though the... no, I think it's fine. Maybe it's... This time it's not a technical issue. I don't know. So, we need serialized graphics. We don't need to spawn it. Because I was wondering that I might wanted to have a initialized graphics check, true or false, but we can just initialize them right away. I heard the... well... well, should I just do ASMR all the time? Maybe this one will work. I don't know which is the best way. No, you're kinda right. The voice is kinda low. Huh, I swear, it has to be the microphone. You're right, it's slightly lower. At least that's my impression. Windows is never clear. Aha. No, this is a picture. This is a picture. You scammed me. Maybe later. Maybe audio. I don't know. Why is Windows always this weird? Doxing yourself. No, I changed it intentionally. Now I'm called Samuele Waldorf on stream. This time I'm safer. Waldorf's mirror. Maybe this... Never mind. Maybe another time. Or maybe in here. Never. Yeah, we'll try another time. In the meantime, I will get the microphone very close. Hello. Hello. Okay, it's fine. So we were trying... We made that we initialize the graphics right when they spawn. Which means we don't need to wait for them to initialize them. And also we could spawn them right away if we are on the world map. On the map. Which would definitely help. Let's see. How did the check work? We don't need this one. How did the moving works? We check if the data map has events. Okay, what if we are in battle though? Will it crash? We need to first check if we are in battle or not. How do I check? Okay, this one. Game map, game party in battle. We can make it here. Game party dot in battle. Very convenient. Okay, I have a microphone in the way, it's harder to type. Return. Okay, we can copy this one because we also need it here on the creating users. After initializing graphics, we can do it at the end. We can even make it async if we want. No, maybe we shouldn't. I don't know. If we are not in battle, we could even spawn the player. The current one. Let's see how it works, because we did not edit it, right? Add this one, actor ID. We spawn to event in the region 667. Created ID. And we... okay. Here we can even simplify it, because here we were getting the current character, storing to it and saving. We can just here save on itself. Let's see. We don't need this one. We just have this dot set event ID. So here we define this event ID. This way we can remember which ID we are. Now, I'm not sure we solved everything because there definitely might be other cases of, I don't know, users contained that are not defined, for example. Wait. What do you mean? Ah, okay. I messed up. Should be Twitch players.users container. Okay. The rest is fine. Let's see now. We made a big change, so it's common to see any issue. So, initialize graphics. 136. What's the issue here? Read property of null. What do you mean null? Ah, because... Oh, no. I don't get it. Wait, I don't get it. What is null? The game actor, maybe. How is it null? Let me place a breakpoint right here. So, it's this one, 136. Ah, it's convenient. The game tells us where the issue is. Let's try again by opening it right away. This time it did not crash. Maybe because there's not a message. Let's see. Now, we don't need this. Game actor, this actor ID. Nah, not a number. We did not initialize the ID. Actor ID. Undefined. The user container is undefined. It should say 0, not undefined. We created a new map after all. We could add something empty. I don't know. I swear, I don't get why it's empty. Let's make a test our way. Test is new map. Test length. Undefined. Should be test count. Has sides, maybe? Oh, damn it. It's sides. It's sides. I don't get it, but as long as it works. So the issue here is the actor ID gets defined wrongly because we don't count length, we count sides. I suppose they didn't like they shared the same name. I don't know. I don't know. Now, let's type here. We stop here and this time the actor ID is right. It crashes some other way. It's a step forward. Spawn new player not defined. Let's see. Spawn new player, spawn new player. Okay, this one is working. The problem maybe it's because it's called somewhere else. 157. Here. What do we mean not defined? It's this one. Maybe it's this dot spawn new player. I think it's that. Yeah, I did it here. So let's go again. And this time it's fine. Let's see. Bob. Okay, I'm going straight to Bob. Look at this. Okay. It's working because last time we had to type it twice. First to spawn, second to move towards Bob. Oh, there is a turn of Inya. Hello! If you write Bob, yes! Come here! Yes! Here we are to Bob. And the other one is called Anna. So if you type Anna, you will move towards Anna. Here we are. And later I want to do something that happens when you reach the character. Actually, we can do it now. Bob. Okay, you like Bob more. I see. It was supposed to be Bob Ross, but Bob is shorter. So, to end the stream, I can do that when you reach them. We did all this mess just to fix this small thing. When you reach them, something happens. And only for you, like, on your character. Fun Bob. Okay, you mean Maxer. Sure. Mr. Return of the Min Maxer. So, for the movement, then we can return. Where is it? We had a movement here. Check for user moving. Ah, no, too late. It was a time limited event. So we have a user moving. We set up an entire move event. And we set up the entire force move route. Now, how do we wait for it? How do we do something when it ends? We can activate a switch, but no, because it needs to be unique for character. We could check if they're the destination, but how do we do that? I miss Dana Banner. Your account is bricked. I'm sorry, I don't know how to tell you, but I'm playable now. So I want something to happen when the move ends. Event 1.force move route. How do we set up for... I can add to the move route a code. A command. This one. We can do, for 20 steps, we force a code which runs towards a destination. And for the last command, we force a code that runs something. What runs? I don't know. I can't have an idea though. Let's see. I have it here in my notes. Where is it? Game dev. Maybe this one. Commands. Events. This one. Game map event 5 start. Do we need parameters? No, that's not right. So now we can just give a parameters, remember which user does something, but we need to know what it does. We should still be able to run an event by setting up a variable. Let's see. I go with my C5 Bob. I don't know. Anna maybe can become more meta in the long run with other support characters. I don't know. I don't know. I don't make the game. I actually literally do the game, but okay. So let's still try it. And command. So we set up another value, which is const and function. Instead of all of this, we want to run the specific event we moved towards. Game up event ID, target event, dot start. And since we are here, we may want to try something. Let's try the... You know what? We can try... Let's see. How do we set it up? First, I want to set up a global variable. Let's say... events... how it's called the fila... the queue. Queue. We add the current user to the queue of the event. Let's say the queue of the target event of the wait, we are moving the user. We don't know the username, but we know the user ID, so I think it would work fine anyway. Wait, no, it's getting complicated. Is it? So what I want to do is, since we cannot pass a parameter while calling an event, while starting an event, we can set up a parameter before, which the event will later read. Though, there's a problem that if two characters load in the same map together and write at the same time, only one will get event. I don't think it's an issue with that, to be fair. Though there may be a problem where the event should be instantaneous, right? Otherwise, the others may not run the event as well. And I don't think you can stack multiple events one on top of each other. I think it's wiser to add it to a queue to avoid missing inputs. To be fair, though, I don't know how necessary it is. In any case, we add to the queue, based on the target event, a value based on the character that triggered it. For now, we only have the event ID, so we will add that. Okay, so now we add to the events queue the event. Let's see if it works. Now, when we talk to Mr. Bob here, we will get the value. First, we need to initialize it. Let events queue is an empty list and should be reset every change of map, maybe. Okay, and now this one, events queue number 2. We read. Wait. If I have add, it means we need to add a number to an array of an array. So we need to initialize that as well. Huh. We can just do this. If events queue target event punto length is 0, we initialize it. So event 0 is empty to avoid issues. Okay. No, this is an issue. No, it's fine, it's fine. Okay, so after the movement, we start the end function. And when the movement stops, it will run this thing, which will in turn call this event, which will in turn get the value. We get the first one and print it. Let's see if it works. Should be the number of the event that talked with them. Am I forgetting anything? Events in queue 2, 1. It's fine, I think. Let's try it. Error. Reading length 2 and 1. Okay, it didn't even exist. I see. So we should do twice. If events queue event is undefined, we just define it. That's it, right? Maybe? Yes, I think it's fine. We could have done with an OR, but this one works as well, right? Maybe, let's see. I spawn, I move. Doesn't move. Huh. Why? Did it crash or something? Ah, because I didn't type Bob. My bad. Sorry, Bob. Okay, we don't need this one anymore. Move towards Bob. And nothing. And okay, now the banner is back. We have a rerun. Didn't start. Let's see. Didn't even say anything. It didn't run this thing. Came up event, start. Did it at least run this one? The event queue? No. It created it, but it did not run it. Anna, Bob, okay, you don't stay here farming between events, okay? You can farm much ever you want later, okay? Let's see, we added to the list of the commands, of the movement commands. Oh, wait, code chmd? Yeah, this one is right. Parameters and function. This one runs, the other one doesn't. This one is a code anyway, so why doesn't it run? Let's try like this. Alert run and should call the end function. List push. It should work. Let me try again. Bob again. We go towards Bob. And nothing. Why? Doesn't even run the alert. Anna. I like that there is a random spawn here or here. No, this one doesn't work. What am I missing? Parameter value. That one runs. Maybe we're running too many things at once. Let's see what happens if I just don't run the rest. Just a good old simple alert. Because it can definitely happen, right? List push. We don't need anything else. F0. No, that depends on the name of... I set up on the metadata. Bob. No, nothing. It's like this one is not running. I really, really want it to run when the character stops moving. Skippable is false also, it stays on place, but it means even more this one has to run. Huh. Parameters and I swear. Maybe the quotes here mess it up? But before they weren't. Again, this one works. This other doesn't. What if I do this instead? What if I make it spam for 20 times? Would this work? What about now? Now it works, so it's definitely possible. I messed up something in the setup. I see. Okay, nice to know. So it's possible, we just set something wrong. List push. I swear, I don't see any difference. Code is the same. What if I copy paste everything? I don't care this time. It's practically identical. What is the problem? The root end applies later. We add it to the list. We also have a test here, sure. Okay, sorry for the equal. Am I forgetting anything? This is literally the same as writing this one. List push. The R is not important. This one runs 20 times. And this one should run only once, but doesn't? Let's see again. Bob it is. Should move correctly, and at the end, it's not. What if I do it earlier? What if I do it early? No, wait, not this one. What if I run it at the start? There's a point when it doesn't... Here, it works! We have a Returnophilian moving towards Anna. Stop farming! So, this one works. And also the rest works. Something about those... Mess up those. Maybe if there were less steps, maybe? It's almost as like they get overridden, or they don't run from a certain point. Let's try something. Something a little stupid, but might work. Or even better? No, we can't. No, we can try this. We run text saying the current iteration. Let's see. The delay shot me. It's hard to farm nowadays. Huh, wait. I saved, right? Oh yeah, my bad. Alert. We should alert this thing. Bob, and now. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, it stops right after. Ah, wait. Because it tries to move on something it can't. So it gets stuck permanently and can't run the rest. Okay. Mystery solved. I think I solved the mystery. So let's time travel back. And the solution is actually surprisingly simple. So we run the end function here. When we make that it's skippable. True. Let's see now. Let's see the magic happen, please. Anna Bob. Okay, if you want, you can create multiple accounts. It's not against the rules. And here, run. Okay, we made a big jump forward. Too bad the game crashed before farming again. Event Q, add not a function. Add it, not a function. Isn't a push? Ah, my bad here. It's push. Though, now we are more relaxed. We know it works. Can find Bob now. Run. Run. Is it a mayonnaise? Okay, it means it ran. That's awesome. Now, the last step. I should check on Bob. And see if there is a dialogue. It is! Look at this! So we can make it... Sorry, I shut the game right away. So we can get a character based on this one. Let's see, how do we get it? We have... Twitch user dot get event. So now we need a way to get the username from an event. Get from event. And from this we get name. And so we should say Aha. Welcome name. Let's see if it works. It's ominous. Run. It's supposed to be. Okay, we need now to have the function for it. So something similar to this. A static one. Is there a simpler way to filter based on the character or on the event ID? I don't remember how to filter in JavaScript. Static get user from event ID. Now, how do we get it? Something container find, I suppose. Find user where user dot event ID is event ID. Return affiliate. This should be it, right? Let's try it. Oh wait, before we start, let's do the same with Anna, sure. So everyone can choose their build. With a heart, she goes with a heart. Ara. Okay, perfect, we have it. So now we can move towards someone. Bob. Annabeth. Let's see Bob. Twitch. Oh, Des messed me up. Okay, we should make this one. I don't even know if it's the right name of the class. Twitch players. Ha! I knew it was wrong. We should make this assignment of the variable directly on the code, so we can change it whenever we want. Bob. Here it is. Again, get from event. Get you. I messed up another one. Sorry, you will never reach Anna. Get user from event. Same for Anna to avoid crashing. Straight to one. Okay, let's see. Almost. Cannot read properties of undefined. So we are trying to read Anna. At least you redeem nothing. The 2 is undefined. Because we didn't initialize the number 3. Okay, we should also automatize this one. I will see how to make it better. Now should work, maybe. Finally. Let's see, you go straight for Anna, let's see. Almost. Containers, find. Find is not, doesn't exist, find. How is a search? Object array, search object array. Find, it's find. Array prototype find. It's an array, it's not an array. No, it's right. Maybe it's user find thing. Yeah, would make more sense. Okay, the other way was probably C#. Now, well, every time I open, we already go farming. This time for Bob. Still not working. Wait, because it's a map. Map is not an array. How do I get it? How do I get it? Let's see. Yes, find object with property in a map. Not find. We can do for each. a little less clean, but it works. So we do for each. We return nothing in case it's not. And if user dot event ID is event ID, we return user. This should do the trick. Finally, let's see. Bob. We should make a Bob closer. Come on, name is not a I forgot. We need a way to read the name. Name. Okay. Now it should work. Already going for Anna, I see. I swear I made it. Did I save? Yes. Get user from event dot name. But it will return the whole event. Here you return the user, the whole user. Not a 5 user, not a quarter, not 2 users, a whole user. Huh. For each user, if user event ID is event ID, let's try this clip of code. So if I run this one, it's an error. But if I run this one, empty. Ah, it didn't find anything. I see. So it was this case. Why? What was the event Q30? 4. And like we have a username with code 4, right? Why doesn't it run any event ID? This one got not initialized? No, is it impossible? No, because when it spawns, maybe I need to assign it when it spawns. But I think I did. I didn't. Okay. Oh wait, no, I did. I have a set event ID. Never mind. Again, user container. We have a return of alien, which event ID 4 should be right. Okay, the problem is here. Let's check where it's wrong. We have every data we can on the table. So we have if, let's see. How do we get? We get Twitch players get return of Hillian. That's wrong. How it's written? Return of. Oh, that's right. Oh. So, return is return of alien. And we have it. Now, if return dot event ID is equal to this event ID, which was 4. It's true. Maybe we passed the wrong parameter down? We need this parameter, which is 4. It's matching. What's the issue? Let's see. If it's equal to this one, it's true. I don't get it. We should have it easier. Maybe if we have we set a block here. Let's see. Here. get user from event, we stop here. So Bob, Bob, I said. Let's go to Bob. We open this one, and now let's wait. Now, let's see. ID 5. And I'm ID 5 probably, so should be brainless, right? For each user. Huh? Did it even run? Did it even run? User? Yeah. I think it did, but maybe it didn't. User's container has 2 parameters. Maybe I need to get dot value instead of... No. I swear, I'm confused. Ah, wait, did I do the same mistake? Should be user in parentheses, right? But this one didn't see not work, right? I don't know. I didn't see it. That's the point. Let's see now. Though I think I will stop briefly anyway. Open the debug, sure. And now, okay, it runs this one. 4 equal to 4. It's right. So we return user. So, what the hell do you want? Name is not a function. We are so close. Did I say set a parenthesis in the name? Yes. And the name is a function. Unless you... Let me try again. I swear, the solution is so close, but... Okay, let's go with return-ophidian. Open the debug. Should be number 4, the ID of return-ophidian. Number 4, and it's equal, so we should do return user. Right. Actor ID name. I should maybe... And it does also some functions here, right? Especially this one, name, which returns the name itself. Wait. Oh no! I see the issue now. This one returns the for each, not the entire function. The nested return messed me up. So we should do a return of the for each. Not this one. This one. Return of the for each. And this should fix everything. Bob, here we go. Bob, we are coming! No! Properties of undefined! What do you mean undefined? I swear. We can make it a little simpler here. Result is this one. Result equal user. And result, no. Return result. Result is an empty class. Okay. Now, last time, if we open the game, open the debug, set up the debug to stop here, maybe we will get something. Bob. Please, Bob, I beg you, Bob. This time, at least this time, Bob. Result equal user, and now the result is the user. We return the result, and cannot read properties of undefined. But it did not return undefined, right? We should make a function for this a little easier, maybe. What if I say name? Anna. No, wait, this will crash. Sorry, Turnophilian. I'm cancelling your appointment with Anna. Let's try. Also, we got an explosion. Again, undefined. You know what? What if I get user from event? I'm getting the whole one now. Let's see. This one should return undefined now, but I need to get y. 0. If I now, what's event q? Event q to 0 is this one. If I do get user from event 4, y undefined, y undefined, result equal user, and we return result. Why is it undefined? Undefined. Huh? Why? Did I miss a page? Try again. Try again. So, user event ID 4 equal to 4. So, it should become the user. Easy, right? Why did it reset? Did I miss a page again? Ah, wait, I forgot this one. Oh no, this one equal I forgot this one. I made the for each apply. I see. Now should work. Now should work. Magic work. I need to finish the game for the other game jam. Bob. Please, Bob. I beg you, Bob. Did I save? Yes! Look at this! Welcome RPG Waldorf! It's working! It's me! It's getting me! Okay. I may want to check Anna, and then we can stop. Even better. Okay. Even better. You check Anna, thanks. So we see what happens if we have multiple events running one over the other. Okay, maybe it goes on queue. Okay, here. You finally got to Anna! Yeah! Okay, this is awesome. We have it working. We took like more than I expected, but it works. We now need to put this one inside a code to make it more practical instead of this thing. But we can do next time. Should be easy, so next time we try to have the skin on the overworld of each event. Awesome, though. We also win, we get explosion, yeah! I will stop because I have 2 hours and a half to complete the game for the contest. Let's see. Can we raid someone? Let's see. I don't think I can raid Megami, it's not a safe raid. We should try to Mutation Ivory. Let's see if we are enough. Okay, yeah, that's enough for today. Thanks a lot for coming by. We will continue next week. Tomorrow evening, we play blob contest games if they came out in time. Otherwise, we play random Ichio games. But tomorrow evening, we play the Italian blob game jam games. And it will be awesome. And I'm sorry, but I need to finish mine. So, thanks a lot for coming by. And we see ya whenever it happens.